Good morning. It is beach day. We are getting ready. We are so freaking excited. I'm gonna pack up the cooler. First life hack I'm gonna show you real quick. Oh, this one didn't freeze. Oh well, it'll be the first one we drink. Oh, that's too bad. So I have these water bottles. I don't normally buy water bottles like this because I have a water cooler that I use, but throw these in the freezer, put them in your water cooler, or friggin' Christ, put them in your cooler, and when you get, it is so weird that all three of these were in the freezer, but this one didn't freeze.
That's just weird.
I'm gonna put these in the cooler, and then we're gonna add everything else as we go.
Mom, I can't find my hat.
Rowan is very excited. We don't buy juice boxes very often, but we have, it's a beach day, right? Juice boxes.
I need some. Yes.
And little mini Coca-Colas. So I'm gonna go put these and these in the cooler. And that's what we have for drinks. So we have juice boxes, pop, and as those water bottles melt, they become water to drink. So it's perfect. Next, I'm gonna make some sandwiches. I bought these buns. Strawberries, Caesar salad.
I like to be educated.
We also have our non-cooler snacks. So we have pretzel chips to go with the hummus. These are new. They're from Cheez-Its. They're called Snapped. I saw them. I thought they were interesting. We have 2 bags of chips. We don't need both. So what do you guys want? All dressed or ketchup?
Ketchup.
Ketchup chips. Those are my kids. Crispers. Which ones should we bring?
The M&M cookies.
Chips Ahoy. So, and Chips Ahoy. So I'm gonna put, and I have plates for snacks, and I have Mommy's also important motion. So that's it, cooler packed. This is how you know you've raised your kids right?
First thing they've done together in the last 2 hours.
Apparently all we had to do is put the Backstreet Boys on. No, from the lake, honey. Marshmallow Farm! I see red! Red! You don't know this one?
We're seeing those so
Oh yeah, he's sleeping.
big.
For sure. He's right out. Hey, look at the marshmallows. Look, we're riding into the sunset. How cute.
Look at that.
I look completely dead, but that is only because I feel it. I feel that way. Anyways, I fully meant to talk about the beach and everything and my whole, you know, the whole day when I got home yesterday, but we literally, we drove in the driveway around 9:30, maybe it was almost even 10 o'clock, and the kids just woke up, so they needed a minute before they went to bed, and it literally took all the energy I had in my life or all the energy I could muster to even just bring the stuff in from my friend's van, because we all drove together in her van. In order to be able to do that, I needed to actually unpack her van and bring my stuff home. And it's funny because a lot of the stuff, obviously I would have brought home the cooler and whatnot if we had driven, oh my God, I'm still so tired. If I had have driven myself, my own car, a lot of that stuff would have stayed in the car, because fuck that, like way too heavy to bring in when you have zero energy left for the day. But I decided that, or I didn't decide, oh my God. But I realized that I really did need to bring that stuff in and, scratch, start again. I'm exhausted, I look exhausted, I am dead to the world, and I feel it. I feel that way, oh my God. So today basically is my day off as far as I'm concerned. My parents just picked up my kids. They're taking them to this like Disney experience of some kind. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a blast. I hope they have a great time. And then they're going for a sleepover tonight, so that's awesome. I am going to take today to just sit on the couch and grind on my computer all day and get some editing done, work on my website a little bit, do things that I need to do that I can't really do or get finished when the kids are home. So I have a house to myself right now and it feels fantastic. Got home probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, something like that. After a very, very long day, after leaving at like 9 o'clock in the morning. We got home very late, so we were gone for a good 12-hour day. Like, I look bruised. That's how much sun I got last night, or yesterday. I look bruised. I'm very Irish, very Caucasian. Anyways, my kids are very, very red this morning. Sunscreen is not always gonna be there 100% of the time, especially when your kids are water babies. They wanna be in the lake, they wanna be swimming, and I don't blame them. That lake is beautiful. It was clear, it was crystal clear. You don't get water like that in Ontario. Like you do, there are certain places, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of places and a few of them that are still very much on my bucket list. I think I have a bite, oh my God. A few of them that are still very much on my bucket list that I would like to visit, but this is one of those beaches that was on my bucket list too. It's called Mickle Beach. I've never been before. It was a bucket list beach that I had seen and heard about, and I definitely wanted to check it out. The only thing is that the reason I wanted to check it out was because it used to be a drive-up beach. So you could literally drive your van or your car or whatever, back it up, and sit at your car and swim off the back of your car. And like, I mean, obviously you wouldn't pull your car that far up to the beach, but you understand what I'm saying. You could drive your car onto the beach. You wouldn't have to lug everything there. But this year they changed the policies. They built some parking lots and now you have to lug everything where you need it to go. And that just sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is. Every other beach is like that, so it's not like we're not used to that. If we do want to go to a beach, that's normally how it works out anyway. I had just put that beach on my bucket list for the reason of it being a drive-up beach. And then of course the year I finally am able to cross it off is when they changed that policy. But I want to just talk real quick about something I am so glad has changed in my life. I have grown up a plus-size woman my entire life. I was a plus-size kid, I was a plus-size teenager, I was a plus-size person. Basically my entire life I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in my life, and I've been plus-size for most of that. Put me in a bathing suit would have never happened. When I was younger, I would swim in t-shirts. I would never swim in public places. I was always very uncomfortable with it. It was always something that I couldn't grasp. I wasn't happy to do. I swam in a private backyard with my cousins and my grandma and my family, and that's about it. Those are the only people that I saw when I was swimming ever. And even when there was more than the family I saw on a regular basis, like I grew up with my cousins, we were like sisters, we grew up swimming together, it was fine. When more family was over and we were having like big barbecues and stuff, I would get very uncomfortable and very self-conscious and all of that in my bathing suit. So it's always been something that I've been very, very self-conscious about. Going to beaches and stuff with my family, even with my kids, I would always just kind of wade in the water up to my knees wearing my shorts and let the kids do their thing and swim and whatnot. I brought my bathing suit yesterday, knowing full well that I was gonna make myself go. I was gonna make myself do it. I was gonna go to the beach because we were going to the beach. Also because it was my friend and I. She has 3 kids, one of which is a toddler. I have 2 kids that I need to keep an eye on. I needed to be able to go and actually be in the water with my kids. This beach here had lots and lots of shallow areas where my kids were it wasn't very windy, like the weather was great, and the kids were very comfortable where they were. They didn't have to really worry about swimming or... I'm not somebody who has ADHD at all. I don't know what you're talking about. So I remember, this light bulb moment happened with me yesterday, and I really just want to share this with you because it's also something that I want to document because I want to remember this, and I want to remember and I just want to remember this. So I will not stop my kids from going to the beach. I will not stop my kids from going swimming. I always stopped myself from doing it because my confidence was non-existent. I had zero confidence. I was always very self-conscious of myself and all of those things. So when we got to the beach yesterday, unpacked all of our things, and then Dara and we went and got dressed in the bathroom stalls, and they were like huge bathrooms, so we didn't need to take up 2 bathrooms. So we went into the bathroom together and we got changed, and she thought that I think she thought that I was just there to help her get changed. And as soon as I opened my backpack and pulled out my bathing suit, I'm gonna cry. As soon as I opened up my backpack and pulled out my bathing suit, the sunshine showed up in her face. She was so happy. She said, it was just, Mom, you're bringing your bathing suit? You brought your bathing suit? And I said, yes. And she says, you're gonna put it on? I said, yes. So I mean, you're gonna come swimming with us? And she was so excited. She was so excited. She was so happy. And she kids don't care that you're plus size. They don't, my own stuff. Kids don't care that you're plus size. They don't care that you're uncomfortable, or that as soon as I saw how excited she was, all the friggin' feelings that I had of self-consciousness and all the things that I had of feeling uncomfortable or whatever, or judged or whatever, went away. Because the only eyes that I saw looking at me were the ones that were so excited that I was going to be there to play with her and swim with her and have fun with her and be in the sun with her and go to the beach with her. And when we got back to the beach and my son saw me, he was the same thing. He was very excited that Mom also has a bathing suit and you're gonna come in the lake with us and you're gonna have fun with us. And they couldn't believe, they were so excited that nothing else mattered. Nothing. Literally not another thing on that beach that entire day mattered. My kids had their mom there with them, swimming with them in the lake, and they thought that was the coolest shit ever. They didn't care that my legs weren't shaped perfectly or that I have a huge ass and cellulite. They don't care that I have weird rolls or whatever. They cared. At one point I was up, because Lake Erie is still, it's one of the warmest lakes in, as far as the Great Lakes are concerned, but it's still cold. We're still talking about Canadian lakes here. So I came up on the beach to warm up a little bit and dry off a little bit, get a drink, whatever. And I just remember, at one point even, I heard my daughter go to my son and say, we should go get Mom and see if she wants to come back in the water with us. It makes me sad because there are so many experiences that I've missed out on with the kids because of my reservations about my own body image, but also excited because I know now that none of those things matter and that all I need to do is be there with my kids and for my kids and with my family, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. And that's all I'm gonna do at the end of the day. And I'm so excited and I cannot wait to see where we go with this. If you are having all the judgment that you think is coming your way, I don't think it is. There's so many things out there right now that you realize, I found myself sitting, looking around at the beach, looking at my kids having a great time, laughing at other kids having a great time, looking at people, I don't even think I was looking at people. I don't remember anybody in particular that stuck out to me. And it just reminds me that nobody's looking at you. Nobody cares. Everybody's there to enjoy themselves and have fun by themselves and hang out by themselves and with their family and with their friends, or by themselves entirely, and just there to read and go to the beach and whatever. Nobody cares that you're fat or that you're skinny or that you don't have an ass or that you do have a lot of ass or that you have birthmarks or any of those things. And honestly, if those people do care, they're not worth your time. They're not worth your time. They're not worth worrying about. I am making this pact to myself. I'm no longer going to worry about what other people are worrying about because nobody's worrying about me. I'm gonna be there for my kids. I'm going to be there for my family. I'm I'm going to be there for me because I had a blast. I had a blast swimming yesterday. I had a blast in the lake and going deep and feeling the sand between my toes and feeling the waves and just all of it. Just amazing, pure amazing joy. And I will do it again, and I cannot wait, and I'm so excited. And I hope that if you have the same feelings that I've always had my entire life, I hope that you find this kind of bliss too. There's something about being almost 40 and knowing that none of it matters. Everything's okay. You'll survive it. Just have fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your time here, because it is what it is, and it is what we have. So anyways, I hope I hit all the points that I meant to there. Been thinking about this for a long time and thinking about how much I wanted to talk about this for a while, but I also really hope that Anthony, honey, if you're watching this, I would really like you to get your driver's license. So comment down below, let him know that he needs to get his driver's license, because me today or yesterday being able to be a passenger princess and look out the windows and film what I want to and sing with the kids. And by the way, that Backstreet Boys situation yesterday, wasn't that great? That was amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go put the camera away. The kids are gone for the day. I will see them tomorrow, and which means I'm gonna go put my comfy pants on. I'm gonna go grab my computer. I'm gonna go sit my ass on the couch. I'm gonna finish, most likely. I'm gonna continue anyway watching Home Improvement on Disney, and I think that's pretty much it. So I'm most likely not gonna see you till tomorrow. See you later.